What's going on, guys? Welcome to night 18 of 20 Nights of Frights. Today we are doing Death Stranding. I can honestly say one of my favorite games of all time. This is a horror game, I think. It may not be considered a horror game. A lot of the gameplay is sort of not horror. It's a delivery game, but it definitely fits the mold, I think, because there are definitely some sequences of horror for sure. And yeah, it's just, this is one of those games where, like, I 1000% hated this game when I first tried it, waited like a year and a half, tried this game again. I've never been more wrong about a game. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I hated this game when I first started. I think a lot of people overlook this game because of the controls. One of the most amazing soundtracks I've ever heard. I have this soundtrack on Spotify. I listen to it very frequently. Incredible soundtrack. And just one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. Is it a delivery game from A to B? Yes. But, I mean, I can't say enough good things about this game. It's really one of my favorite games ever. This quote says, "The rope along with the stick are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope..." Okay, I couldn't read it in time, sorry.
Once there was an explosion.
Just
a bang which gave birth to time.
Just please listen, because it's so good.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Oh my god, dude! If you're not in right away from that, I don't know, man. Norman Reedus and this fucking song. Oh, so good. And the graphics are incredible, dude. It's like, the amount of detail they put into these landscapes is amazing. So yes, if you're giving a brief explanation of Death Stranding, it's a delivery game. You go from point A to point B and you bring item A to item B. But it's so much more than that, because it's like the story is incredible. It's so weird. It's sci-fi. It's out of this world. I mean, just listen to this soundtrack, man. It's so good. But the environment is just incredible. It's unlike anything I've seen. Once you get, the building system is awesome. Once you get vehicles and stuff, it's just all so good. It's a spectacle, and it's like, man, anyone who hasn't tried this game, stick with it, because it's incredible. It really pays dividends, and it's a slow start, but please just stick through it, because, like, I bought it for full price, and I was like, this game sucks. I don't like this game. I hate the controls. Gave it like a year off. I tried it again, and it's one of my favorite games ever. Like, it's so good. Norman Reedus is our star. It's like, man, it's just an experience unlike anything else. There's so many moments in this game where it's like, when you go on a long journey and you come over like a mountain, the music kicks in, and it's just unlike anything I've ever experienced in a video game. And in media, really. I mean, it's insane. So we get the upside down rainbow. So what fell on his head, Norman Reedus, this isn't what we call timefall. Timefall is some cool shit. So timefall is rain, but it's not acid rain, but it accelerates time exponentially. So if you get stuck in timefall, which is in this world, as we get on the reverse trike here, timefall is cool as shit, because you can't get stuck in timefall because it's going to age you exponentially. But I mean, look at this shit, man. First of all, if you know Norman Reedus, he's big into bikes. Also, watch AMC's Ride. Awesome show, dude. Like, really started to get me into bikes. Like, I don't have a bike, but like, it's something I consider for a future purchase. Because, like, Norman's just so into bikes, and he travels the world and he's on his bikes, and It's cool. So obviously he carried this into this game, but really cool, like futuristic designs. Here comes the time fall. So you can see here, I mean, look at this, dude. The crow goes down, immediately aged. Super, super cool. What an awesome sci-fi concept. I mean, just a baller opening, dude. There's Fragile, which we get to know. Okay, so he runs into Fragile. And at the time, I didn't know who this was. But Norman's got a protective suit, so he's not going to get hurt with Timefall. But everything around him accelerates time exponentially, so there goes his bike.
No. Oh, great.
And we're just in it. And here we go. Recover your cargo, then find shelter from the rain. And we're just in the world, dude. And just incredible. Just incredible, dude. And so we got our Odra deck, which scans the environment and will tell you what path is good and what path is not. And we're just like, get to this location. And R2 and L2 grips for balance. And it's like, here we go, man. And this is the beauty of this game, but God, it just looks so good. Again, I'm playing in a 4K TV with the PS4 Pro, so I'm seeing it at its absolute best. I played this game one night actually with remote play in my bedroom on a 1080p screen. Looked nothing like this. But Norman will take some shelter in the cave here. But yeah, like I said, I just don't have enough good things to say about this game. Sam Porter Bridges, as we get to know him, is played by Norman Reedus. And yes, Norman Reedus plays the same character. He's got the long hair. He plays that quiet kind of protagonist. He's a heartthrob, but I mean, man, Norman Reedus is a great, just an amazing human and a great actor, and he really shines in this game. So there's a deer here. You see these awesome BT footprints, which we don't know what BTs are at this point, but yeah, Norman's picture is going away. I don't want to talk too much because I feel like I'm taking away from the moment, but right here, you see Timefall. One drop, dude, and it just accelerates time. That one piece of skin is now like completely eroded. Such an awesome concept. We get this cool shot of Norman's skin reacting. So BTs in this world are what they call beach things. And basically it's people who are stuck in like purgatory. So it's people who have died who are not yet gone on to the great beyond. So they kind of like haunt this world. But right here you see they have the invisible footprints. And so they're dangerous because they're trying to take the living, I don't know if they kill them, but they're trying to bring you into the other world. And so anyone who wants to stay in the living world, like Norman, they have to avoid these. And there's Fragile, who shows up again. She's the one who knocked him off the bike. She tells him to be quiet, but man, just the footprints. You're just immediately into this world. It's like, man. I don't think this is considered a horror game, but there's definitely horror elements, dude. You know, and there are definitely some scary moments in this game. Like some hold your breath moments for sure. If you hold your breath, you're gonna have a better chance of surviving, but so they hold their breath. The BT doesn't know they're there. The BT starts to go away. but just amazing, dude. It's not done yet, though. It's right next to him. So cool. This part got me right away. Again, the controls, they're hard to get used to, but once you get used to the controls, man, it's like second nature. And it's like, just please give this game a chance because it's so amazing and so incredible. And I follow like the Death Stranding Reddit thread, and like, man, every time I open it up, I want to just replay this game because it's so amazing, and it's just an experience unlike anything I've ever played. And I'm gonna be 29 next month. I've never played a game like Death Stranding before. Like, just such a unique video game where it's like there are memories. This is super cool. I don't want to spoil anything, but he sees the entities here in the sky, and yeah, it gets into that in the story, but just incredible, dude. And the soundtrack it's the best soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not trying to oversell that. It's like around the prologue, which is Border. It's just amazing. And the gameplay, if you watch someone's gameplay, it might not look that impressive, or you might think like, oh, this is kind of boring. Just give it a chance. I'm telling you,
I think you're gone.
It's really gonna
What the hell?
change the way you play games.
Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level?
I put subtitles on, but I guess they're not
You can see
showing up.
them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2 then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Timefall set up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your doom. She crushes it.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
Again, you probably can't tell from this recording, but this just looks so fucking pretty. Like, playing this game on a 4K screen, it's like a visual treat. Those are the cryo bites, the crypto bites. They give you energy. Those are cool little floaty things.
You want it? A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Yeah, guys, I just really love this game. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Like, I'm really, really glad that I gave it another chance because it's one of my all-time games
Wanna
now.
come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either.
So she's got the old lady hands there, so there's a bigger story to that. So that's why she wears the full suit.
I make deliveries, that's all.
Sam's trying to play distant like he always does. And Marie just does a great job of playing that protagonist where he's like, I don't want your help.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Oh, it's his picture. I know, it's starting to wear away the picture.
The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sound the porter breaches.
Ugh. Just so good. So they throw you in this world, right? And it's just like, all right, here's your stamina, you know, but it doesn't really tell you, but I mean, just look at this world, man. It's so beautiful. But this is our goal. We got to get to this piece. And the music just kicks in right away. Oh, so good. Okay, so how do we get over there? That's our destination, right? So we gotta backtrack. And the best part about this game, there's a sprint option and there's a climb. But it's like, you gotta figure out how to get over there. Again, this song is so good. I've heard it a million times on Spotify. Whoa. So you grip R2 and L2 to balance. There's lost cargo here. We'll pick it up. So sometimes other... Oh boy. I haven't played the opening in a while, so... Don't be so serious. So it's like, how do we get over there, man? Don't be so serious. Oh, I don't think they give you a map yet. Don't be so serious. I might be going the wrong way. Don't be so serious. I think I am going the wrong way, actually. Let's go back this way. Look how beautiful that is. Whenever that blinks, that means your cargo is being damaged, but it's never that big of a deal. It's like, you know. I used to think like anytime my cargo takes damage, I'm screwed, but it's a pretty forgiving system. And it's like, whenever you think you can't get somewhere, dude, there's always a different route. So we're gonna go this way. You hold L2, R2 to balance, but like the camera will automatically cut out. But God, the music is so good. Don't be so serious. Yeah, this is the way you're supposed to go. I just forgot to go this way. You hold L2, R2 to grip through these rivers. But this is what it's all about, man. It's just the journey from point A to point B. And there's so many deliveries where it's like, yeah, there's quiet moments, I guess. But your goal is to just bring the cargo from A to B. And it's the perfect game when you're just looking for like, I just want some time to kill. Man, the music is so good. And the world is so pretty. And it's just, again, I can't say enough good things about this game. Please, 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 please give this game a shot if you haven't played it. Because I think it's an all-time PS4 game. I think it's an all-time game, period. And I think a lot of people that have played this game extensively will say the same thing, where it's like, it's slow to start, but I mean, once you get the hang of the controls and once you start building things and once you start understanding the concept of the game, God, the music is just so good. Again, I have the soundtrack on Spotify. So, like, I listen to the soundtrack pretty frequently. But every time I listen to the soundtrack, it makes me think of what I did in the game. So you scan with the Odra deck, right? And it tells you, you know, the yellow will be like, it's iffy, but it's fine. The red is like, if you go through this river, it's gonna blow you away. Like you're gonna get washed away. And you can actually get washed away and lose your cargo and your packages, so it's important to scan the environment. There's times where like the smart drugs, we're gonna pick these up. Put them on our back. We got these little steps here. But that's our destination, man. And I don't know. It may look boring. It's not. It's you. Once you get the hang of this game, you really come to appreciate like the long journeys. There's times where you go completely across the map, and it's just like, man, when you take like a long journey and you get to your destination, there's no better feeling. Because you show up and it's just like, it's just great. So this one is very easy because we just started the game. But we'll step in here. And alright, we got the terminal. So we make delivery, we deliver the requested cargo. And that's it. And that's what the game is, really. It's just make this trip from point A to point B, and you get different deliveries, and there's different environments, and you got to go through, and you make different. You eventually get like bikes and stuff that make it way different. This is Mama that we'll be introduced to. We eventually go see her in her lab. So.
Storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Thanks, Mama. Then you get this report here, blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of different factors. S ranking. Good job, it completed the order. But every delivery you do adds up these little levels here. So different categories: delivery volume, miscellaneous, cargo condition, bridge link. It adds to your overall rating, so look at that, I'm already level 5 just from one delivery, so. So we got an incoming vehicle here. The game design is really cool. Obviously it looks like something different than what we'd see today. But Bridges is like the company that Sam works for. Here we go.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Doctor said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal. What happened?
But you'll see he's got the pod on his chest. As for a BB, you spend 99% of the game with BB when Sam gets it. That becomes like your, like part of you, really. I don't want to spoil that, but
Come and take a look.
I think you get his BB actually. But it's called a bridge baby, or BB, and they go into that, and that's how you see BTs, which are like the ghost things. But
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is just suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
To put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just
so
need someone
this
like
guy
you with
he
dudes.
died. When someone dies in this world, you have to put them in the, you have to burn the body, you have to put them in the incinerator, because they're going to necrophage, like he said, or necrotize, and they're going to become a BT. And then
Well,
if
he's already in the
you get like a
first
boss
station
BT, it causes what's called a void out. Not like wipes out, that like wipes out the area. And so to avoid that, whenever someone dies, you have to immediately burn their body. So he said, you know, suicide within 40 hours. So they're like, we got to get to the incinerator,
Can't
and
spot BTs.
Sam is saying like, yo, there's BTs all around that area. We got to find another way. And he's like, we don't have any time. So
Baby, huh?
With its helping you,
it's a BB.
we'll stay one step ahead of them.
Is it connected to the BB here? This is a BB right here. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. So BB's
Feel that shit every time.
connects to the other side.
You're plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
This is the BB I think that Sam gets.
Roll out.
I know this all sounds crazy, but once you get into the lore, it's so cool. But yeah, BB has allowed you to see like the BTs, which are like the ghostly figures on the other side. That gets really, really cool. You get really close to the BB that Sam gets. Again, I'm pretty sure he gets his BB. This guy suffers an unfortunate fate, but I'm pretty sure he says take the BB and go. We won't have time for that today, but that's going to be Sam's BB in just a bit.
You know, the world was different when I was a kid. America was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for courage.
But yeah, not to end on a high note there. I know things are kind of ramping up, but we are out of time today. So that's it for Death Stranding. Again, please, 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 please give this game a shot. This is, again, one of my favorite games of all time. Not just PS4. One of my favorite games ever. Maybe my favorite game ever. This game is incredible. Please give it a shot. Give it time. It might start slow. Once you get used to the controls and you get into the world, it's just an incredible experience. Unforgettable journey. One of my favorite games. That's why I wanted to put it in here for 20 Nights of Frights. There is scary elements, but it's really just more of a delivery game. But it's so much more than that. So please check out Death Stranding. Thank you for joining me for 20 Nights of Frights. And until tomorrow night, stay spooky.